Many of you have likely been following the creation of a new board in Indianapolis called the Indianapolis Public Education Corporation, or IPEC. So what does that actually mean for IPS funding? Do they take over? And how does that impact the budget?
The first thing you need to know is IPS is still IPS. We will continue to receive funding from the state and from our local property taxes, just like we do today. Existing funding streams, like our current operating referendum and debt service funds, will continue to go straight to IPS as planned. And your elected IPS school board representatives will continue to make financial decisions for the district.
So IPEC is not taking over all of IPS funding. Let's be clear. However, there are some important changes to understand. IPEC is now responsible for making certain citywide decisions, especially when it comes to funding that affects both IPS and charter schools within our boundaries. Over time, that role could shape how some dollars are distributed. Imagine our district's budget as a pie. Instruction gets a slice of the pie, operations gets a slice of the pie, and so on. Now imagine that same pie has to cover costs not just for IPS, but for every school in the IPS boundary, including charter schools. The size of the pie has not changed, but we have to get more slices out of it. That's one of the biggest changes coming to IPS as a result of the new IPEC structure.
Here's what this looks like in the real world. IPEC may create a new funding formula for how certain local property tax funds are shared. If a new operating referendum is introduced, those funds will be distributed between IPS and participating charter schools, with IPEC overseeing that process. And if there's a large building project in the future, IPEC will take on the debt of those projects. What does this mean overall? IPS will continue to receive and manage its core funding, but IPEC will play a larger role in how certain resources are shared across public schools in Indianapolis.
This is designed to represent a shift towards a more coordinated approach with more responsibility and shared decision-making, but the IPS board is still playing a very critical role in decision-making for IPS schools.